get up for this time every day. What's your phase?
They can't catch up because they lacking the stamina. Way too advanced to be playing with amateurs. They on attack when attack like damage.
Yo, why the fuck he didn't block him?
Sure shot, I got all the intangibles. Need a leash, I'm a beast, I'm an animal. Heat the competition up like a Hannibal. Know the game like I wrote up the manual. I do weekly what you do on the annual. MVP, that decision unanimous. Big dials, I don't think they can handle this. Battlefield, it's just me and my warriors. Guaranteed be emerging victorious. Years, blood, sweat, tears, glorious. I remember when they always
Well, if I missed this field goal from the 13-yard line, I know.
Okay, Coach, thanks. CA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to Southern California and the newly named Dignity Health Sports Park in Carson. Today, it's the opening
touchdown, baby. I don't need it.
Season between the Indianapolis Colts and the Los Angeles Chargers.
Cash at me. You too, man. Yeah,
Terry out there to keep this one away.
You gave me too many chances.
This will be taken short. And look at this. Right away, a loose football.
Oh, that freaky ass fumble they made me do. I died trying to slide, I fumbled.
I don't know about you, but I can
stripped
hear
that bitch. Nigga fumbled
all the way up here in that booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. If ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know his coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
Yeah, that nigga, my gear got him fucking zone on my stupid ass.
Oh, hey, man, took that out of me.
Stay there! Stay there! 180!
You tried, though, man.
And they'll take him down at the 31-yard line. All that only nets him a yard. It's second down.
That game was long.
This week one matchup between the Colts and the Chargers. There are a couple of ties between the two franchises. Of course, Colts head coach Frank Reich, he spent 2 seasons as the Chargers offensive coordinator in 2014 and 15. Then he would have 2 years as the Eagles OC before coming to Indianapolis. But also, Colts fans, they do not have good memories of the 2007 and 2008 seasons. Both times losing to the Chargers in the playoffs when they felt like they had a team that could have gone to the Super Bowl.
It's up to you. You want to play? You want to go to the rig? Let me know. All right. All right, I'll request it over then. Y'all waiting on us to go to the wrecky wreck? Damn, Tay, that was a dog
So following the run by Gordon, here's 1st and 10.
Hey.
Now a handoff here to his running back.
Yeah.
And this one's going to go the wrong way. Losing yardage back at the 42. A loss of a full 3 yards, and now it's 2nd down.
That nigga Amar or whatever, pick that bitch. Pick that bitch off. Give me that. Yeah, we drilled him. That was a lot of traffic.
How your mom?
I need to be doing type of coaching.
Now on 2nd and 13. Taylor. Hunter Henry brings it in. 19 yards the pick up there. Move the chains. And a nice start there to the aerial attack to pick up the first.
And I think preseason is officially over now. Getting into the groove of the regular season, that's a great way to get started. First drive of the season, what a nice completion.
So from the 39 now, they'll come up on a 1st and 10. And they will only muster a yard here to the 38.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
They go play action now. Taylor looking for Benjamin, but it's intercepted. Picked off at the 17. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Certainly not how they envisioned ending their opening drive here in the first quarter.
Too many ones in this play. First quarter, first drive, first interception thrown.
And that last one, that hurts. This is Marlon Mack, third-year running back.
Man. Leave me the fuck alone, man.
2 yards on the pickup there. It'll be 2nd and 8.
They tried a quick hitter inside.
The nigga
about speed,
90 motherfucking 5.
Those big defensive linemen will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
On 2nd down, here's a run with Mack. And
that
they'll
bit,
blow
Luke.
that one up back at the 16-yard line. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd down. It's probably a pretty good sign here on the opening drive if your guys from the secondary are coming up and spilling things in the backfield.
How about the adrenaline and aggressiveness that led his eyes to the backfield to run up there and make that tackle, setting a tone early for his defense.
Oh, whoa.
On 3rd down, Brissett trying to lay one up deep.
Oh, whoa.
That's
I
going
don't
to
know
be
about you.
knocked away and incomplete.
Well, that certainly looked like something that they discussed all week in practice, getting ready for this one. Take the big shot right out of the gate. At worst, you'll open up the defense a little bit, loosen them up, have them back on their heels.
I had 6 and 3. You had 8 and 2. Your man had 5, 4 and 2. Bro, once again, another big man crown when he getting dominated. Your man went 5, 4, and 2.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. That opening drive ended with the INT. It didn't lead to points, but still not the way they were hoping to begin the game.
But how about going and telling your defense, thank you, a huge thank you. You said it didn't lead to points. Now they've got a chance to redeem themselves, maybe reward their defense a little bit by putting some points on the board on this one.
They'll wind up with 3 yards out of that, and it's 2nd down.
No, it is good. Like, people always supposed to run from
Man, look, if you want, bro,
3 yards on that last carry. Here's 2nd and 7. They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And taking it across midfield and inside the 45. 15 yards on the play, 1st down. Gordon, the playmaker for the 2nd time last season, 885 yards, 10 touchdowns, and that was only in 12 games played a season ago. He also switched jersey numbers in the offseason from 28 to 25, and 25, that's the number he wore when he was dominating the Big Ten college gridiron for the Badgers of Wisconsin. And brought down, but able to get it to their 30-yard line. Another nice gain, 13 yards that time, and another 1st down. Getting the sense, Charles, they're going to put a big emphasis this afternoon on the run game.
And why not? What we're seeing so far, working pretty well from them. And here's the best part. We always talk about the best performers do their job when the lights come on. I think he likes natural light best.
It's a 6-yard gain on the ground, and that'll make it 2nd and 4. The last run got 6, now 2nd and 4. Now Rivers going to give it off to Gordon. They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4.
180, black 15. One point, 89.
They'll try and run it. Here's Gordon. And they'll get this down to the 10.
And there we see an early burst that makes him one of the leading rushers in the league.
Well, I want you to know, I listened to you yesterday when we were watching film. He said write down the word vision for him. It was on display there, wasn't it?
It certainly was, because he allows the blocks to set up in front of him. And if that continues, it could be a long afternoon for those guys trying to play some defense.
A first red zone opportunity here for the Chargers. They've got a 1st and 10 from the 10. Rivers going to turn and give this one to his running back, Gordon. And he takes it in for a Charger touchdown. A 10-yard touchdown run as his guys are able to strike first here in this opening quarter. Solid job up front, really just a solid job all the way around to get that one.
That was well executed, wasn't it? Well blocked, well run, end result, 6 points.
Touchdown. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. This will be taken in at the 1. And a pretty good return here. He'll be stopped just shy of the 25 at the 24-yard line. The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called and you want to see how the defense reacts. That may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. The run only got a yard. Here's 2nd and 9. From the shotgun, it's Brissett. And that is incomplete here. After an incomplete pass on 2nd down, that'll leave him trying to convert on 3rd and 9. Out of the gun, Brissett. And that is incomplete.
After watching him drop that slant, I can hear my old coach's voice ringing in my ears right now. You can't run with the ball until you catch it. Trying to get those rack yards before he secured it.
44 on his first punt, and this is a good kick as well.
Let's go.
The Charger drive about to get going. Things progressing to plan so far. Their defense has been solid, and they've got themselves a 7-0 lead after the touchdown the last time they had the ball.
And this is no time to even think about, hey, are we going to milk the clock? Hey, are we just going to do ball control? This is the NFL. 7-0 leads, they don't last very long unless you continue to push the envelope on offense.
Looks like he's going to get a couple here on this first down carry, and that'll make it 2nd and 8. It was Justin Houston who got him down.
I had to play my game in that
run
real
good
quick.
for 2. Here's 2nd and 8.
I had to
Now
go
a 10th carry for
time. You know
Give him 8 yards there. Still a few inches to go, though. It's going to be 3rd down and about the length of the football.
You know, real season. Yeah. Oh, okay.
On 3rd down, this is Melvin Gordon. And he's taken down at the 43, but not before picking up the first. Officially a gain of just a yard there, but they do convert on 3rd and inches.
1st and 10 at the 43-yard line. Hey, bro, 80. Hey, ready. 6 guys. Check 6 guys.
Now Gordon on 1st down. And he'll take this one across the 45 up to about the 46-yard line. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
They tried a quick hitter inside, but that one was swallowed up because what they're hoping, this big defensive lineman will take the bait and move laterally and open up a crease that they can run through. Didn't happen on that play.
You be having who flashes? Let's talk about you got fat on me. Oh, I gotta see pictures now. You must have got big.
How we gonna do that? Close that?
You was skinny. Well, not skinny. You always had no booty.
I just got a phone.
You were never fat. I mean, if it's compared to what, I'm used to seeing you.
Yeah, close the app. Or load up on somebody.
What you been doing? She's talking about eating.
Eating and not working out.
You gonna be treating me out?
Brings up 3rd and 5. And for the Colts, an extra defensive back in there now on 3rd down.
Are you on that bottom? Check. I said, are you on that bottom?
From the shotgun, it's Taylor. And it's complete. Henry. A pickup of 24 on the 3rd down conversion. Well, last year, Henry really looked poised for a prime breakout season, but then May 22nd, tore his ACL during OTAs, ruled out for the year. Actually was added to the active roster in a pretty heroic return for their playoff clash with New England, but did not play. 29 career games for Henry, 12 touchdowns, and now with Antonio Gates' career coming to a close, they expect a lot out of the 24-year-old Hunter Henry. Taylor running the option left, and he'll lose yardage. Brought down at the 32. It's a loss of 4 there, bringing up 2nd down.
And on this play, the read for the quarterback was the defensive end, and he was totally focused on the quarterback. He should have given it off inside to the running back. Instead, he kept it and ended up taking a loss on the play.
What you got now? When's the last time you had one?
Well, this has been a good march down the field, but now they're stuck looking at a 2nd and 14.
That's what you got now? Oh, okay.
From the shotgun, it's Rivers. Finds the open man. It's Mike Williams. Only 3 yards on the catch. It's 3rd down.
Brandon, perfect defense in this situation would have meant that there was an incompletion. They would have picked it off. Okay, so they gave up the completion. But I really enjoyed watching how the defense stayed in sync, stayed in great communication. And as he dragged across each zone, you see him pointing, communicating. There he is, and they passed him off to each defender. Ended up making a nice play, even though it was complete.
Caught on the left side by Benjamin. And down inside the 15 he goes. And they'll get him to the ground. He has another 1st down at the Colts 14. Defensively, they just lost him. He was waving his arms saying, I'm wide open. They found him.
Yeah, and it's so interesting about when a receiver starts to wave his arms, because some guys, right off the line of scrimmage, they declare themselves open. You know, those guys throw the one arm up, hit me right now. In this case, he was so wide open that he was frantically trying to get his attention to make sure he got the football. And then I'm sure his only thought when the ball was in the air, don't drop it. Had too much time to think.
On 1st down, it's Gordon. And he'll be taken down here at about the 11. Give him a couple on the carry there. 2nd and 8. Two minutes on the clock, 2nd quarter, 7-0 ball game. We remind you that coming up in 2 minutes, we'll again head down to visit with Jonathan Coachman in Orlando, back for another year. He'll have scores from around the NFL here on this opening weekend. Now a second down throw for the end zone, but it's incomplete. He was trying to hit Melvin Gordon there. And that takes us from second to third down.
Yeah, that nigga Tay was just playing for 10. We went into 5 overtime.
Black 11!
Yeah, that one's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Pierre Desir able to get a hand in and make that play.
Not only was the call spot on, how about the execution of that defense right there? The zone was absolutely locked up tight. He was trying to force it in there on third down.
But if there's a time to force it, he felt like he needed to make a play, right?
Yeah, exactly right. Third down, you got to try and find something. There's nothing available there for him.
The Chargers, a team that's really been plagued by poor field goal kicking the last decade or so, but I think they feel they've solved their problems with Badgley.
I would say so. He went 15 for 16 in 10 games last season, undrafted out of Miami. And remember, he had 5 field goals in the playoffs against the Baltimore Ravens.
That nigga Marks, man. 4-1 on K19. Oh, 18. What's one?
The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They've had it twice. They punted twice. Not the start they were hoping for.
Not at all. And let's face it, every facility we visit, everyone talks about converting on third down, how big that is. In this situation, they've had to punt it away twice. So they're furiously going over things on the sidelines. What do we need to do to pick up a first down and change our momentum?
I missed a little first of all, so I gotta make sure I do something about it. He said what?
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Throwing, Brissett. Into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Derwin James with a pick. So he actually goes back about 9 yards on the return, but the interception is clean, and they have the pigskin, and they take over.
The Chargers take over first and 10 at the 44-yard line. Set 180! Round 80! Hey, Rocket! Hey, here we go.
They'll run on first down. Gordon, he's got the first down here inside the 30. And he'll finally be taken down at the 2-yard line. A big play there by Gordon. Give him 42 yards on the ground. After the big play, a chance to finish now on 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. Gordon, and he is into the end zone. Touchdown, Los Angeles. Melvin Gordon, already his 2nd touchdown here in this opening weekend. For the Chargers, they're able to widen their lead. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And that makes our score 17-0. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. And we don't want to call this desperation time, especially in the 2nd quarter, but you're down. No, but let me finish.
Okay, my bad.
You're down 3 scores already. You've done nothing offensively, nothing on the scoreboard. That's not a good combination.
I think you just called it desperation time. I think you did. But let's face it, you mentioned this to me in a break earlier in the game. The energy level hasn't been there right from the start. We've noticed that. They've got to find a way to get on their toes and start punching instead of retreating, to use a boxing analogy.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Brissett sets to throw. Chargers able to get the pressure and bring him down. The former number 3 pick, Joey Bosa, bringing the lumber that time.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness against them as this game goes on. I'm going to hit them with a screen soon.
It's 3rd and long for Brissett. He's going to air one out. And got his man complete. The Colts going to use the first of their timeouts as they get it right at the 32nd mark of this first half. It'll go as an impressive 31-yard gain. From the gun, here's Brissett. Finding Paris Campbell, and there's Campbell's first NFL catch. Now the Colts going to burn the second of their timeouts as the stoppage will come with 23 seconds to go till halftime. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Here's Brissett. Forced out to his left. Nice work to get 7 out of that, and it's 2nd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks.
I don't need no help.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. And now they'll take a timeout defensively. After the 2nd down play, they burn the timeout, making him sweat out the final few ticks here in the second quarter.
I'm trying. They give me an animation. Hey, I got too close to you, too.
So with 2 ticks left here in the half, on is the field goal unit. From the left hash, this will be a 41-yarder.
My bad, Max.
Vinatieri's kick is good. So we're at halftime here in the opener of the 2019 regular season. As we send you to our EA studios in Orlando, here's Jonathan Coachman with our EA Sports Halftime Report. We'll see if Week 1 fatigue becomes any kind of a factor as we are back underway in the second half. That'll be taken in the end zone.
There you go. Ain't gonna miss you that time, buddy.
And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line.
Get back point, Max. That's
The offense now at the line, ready for their next drive. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to create more hype than what is there. This is I'm doing it, though. This is a really important drive, and we often talk about teams scripting plays to start a game. A lot of them script to start the second half, too, and they're scripting something that they expect to get them into the end zone and back into this game.
We'll see if that script is a good one for
shit, I should have stayed.
On 2nd and 9, Brissett. Throw left side here complete to Campbell. And able to get this one across the 45 before he's brought down. Give him 14 on that one and a first down.
What's up? Get back. You gotta start getting back.
On 1st and 10, Brissett trying to set up the screen, and it's intercepted. Picked off by Melvin Ingram. And this return is going to be halted right around the 28-yard line. How about
hell no, man.
You don't see that every
week. That's a slash. You see that bitch like that?
A lot of them are just reliving their old dreams, going back to when they were in youth football and in high school. They didn't always play defensive line. Some of them actually handled the football, and you can see the flashback when he grabbed that one.
Oh, you hit the
play action here on 1st down. Got a man. It's Allen for the Charger touchdown. Keenan Allen, 28 yards. And the Chargers capitalize on the short field as they take it in for 6. Extra point by Badgley, up and good. And the lead now to 3 touchdowns at 21. Following the touchdown, Badgley out there to kick it away. The Colts come to the line ready to start their next drive. They're down 3 touchdowns to this point, needing to put something together as they have it 1st and 10. Throwing here to start the drive as they connect left side.
R1L1. So when you get the rebound, R1L1.
45. 23 yards, the final tally. Now Brissett.
Yeah, they about to fuck you over. That's why I
He's going to be intercepted a third time. Picked off by Adrian Phillips. And they are going to set up shop at the 40-yard line.
So that's back-to-back drives where they've thrown an interception. Ordinarily, we look at the offense and say, what's going on with your scheme? Maybe we should look at the defense and just give them a whole lot of credit. They've got them frustrated right now.
Oh, Max? Oh, we fucked him up. Should have shot that bitch though anyway, man.
The Charger drive about to get going. They had the double-digit lead at halftime, and they have continued to roll. They're hard to stop right now.
I think what we're seeing is an example of a team that has it.
Taylor hit. He lost the football, and the Colts pick it up. And his crew will take over with a football at the 35-yard line.
And this is where you need the quarterback to morph into being a running back. The ball can't be away from his body. It can't be loose. It can't be held like he's going to throw it. Tuck it away. Take care of it because he's going to run through a lot of traffic.
And if he doesn't take care of it, we're going to see less design runs like that. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He'll look to throw. And the Chargers rush is going to get there. Down he goes. Uchenna Nwosu. The blitz works to perfection as he gets in there to dump him for a loss of 8.
They full court pressing me.
Gotta imagine the pass rush will be equally intense here on 2nd down following the sack. It's 2nd and 18.
Right. And his man the one pressing him. Right.
To throw, Brissett. And that one almost intercepted. Far too loose with the football here. Nearly a 4th pick. And it's 3rd down.
Trying to decipher what's going on out there because I don't know if he's just getting bad reads. I don't know if the defense is confusing him. I don't know if he just has bad info and intel before he snaps the ball.
Under pressure, and he will go down. Sacked back at the 46. Uchenna Nwosu picks up his 2nd sack of the afternoon. Now here's Rigoberto Sanchez. As the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. And here's a very low-line drive, almost whiffed on it.
That's me. That's me. That nigga can't shoot, man.
The offense back out there at the line, ready for their next drive. There have been no struggles here for this crew. I mean, they were up double digits at halftime, and they just expanded that here in the 2nd half.
And it appears there are no answers from the defensive side. I think right now, if I'm the coordinator, if I'm down on the field, if I'm wearing a hat, I've already thrown it. If it's a visor, it's...
Hey, motherfucker!
Right? My game plan is down I'm ready, right baby! Because nothing I've drawn up appears to be working.
Well, he's going to have to find something right now to stop this
If I want to figure out to stop.
On 2nd down, Taylor's throw incomplete. But one thing's for sure, they're still taking their shots downfield, even with a big lead.
No, I think it's way too early to go into a shell, so I like what they're doing.
No, that is a center dribbling that bitch.
Continue to be aggressive. It's not their job to slow themselves down.
That nigga take his ass abused.
Another tote for Gordon. He's been busy this afternoon. 2 yards on the pickup there.
Good shit. Good pass. We're about to have 1,006.
Well, this was just simply excellent defense. On this 3rd down, they had to be alert for the possibility
of a
pass. But that didn't stop them at all from understanding what was going on when they decided to run the football.
Trying to get that bitch
and stopped them for almost no gain.
I'm straight. I'm passing the ball to whoever the fuck I want, bro.
Offense that is struggling. This is not where you want to start from. Great punt.
Fantastic punt. And for all those who wonder, what do punters do during the course of practice each and every day? The best ones do what we just saw there.
They ain't bait me.
Work on positioning the football and helping their team.
1st down, Brissett. Nowhere to escape, and he goes down. Jerry Tillery in there to drop him, and that will go in the books as the first sack of his young NFL career. Congratulations, young man. They'll come up after the sack on a second and 12.
Fighting, man.
Under 10, 10. 57.
Now we'll carry from Matt.
Put pressure on the board. Put pressure on the board. Oh, still. Man, you can't keep doing that shit for these niggas, man. God damn, dog. I even seen his throw last time.
Deficit. They got to do a much better job in the run game. Caught behind the line of scrimmage, no yardage to be found.
But just get back and stand under the rim. You ain't got no
pass is intercepted for the fourth time.
Go straight under the rim.
By Casey Hayward. That interception sets them up beautifully.
Straight under the fucking rim. Don't make me miss a free throw. That's wrong. Oh, 5 seconds. We'll take it. Oh, my man out there on some bullshit. I think he faking. Wow. R1, L1. Good shit. We be holding the ball too long when we get that rebound. Plucky, JT. R1, L1. That's how it's done. 3 ball, screwball. Good shot, Matt. Oh, I knew it. I seen it. That's why I jumped.